Hey everyone, it's Kyle here, and I'm really excited to do this vlog for you today. We have some really spicy topics to talk about. First, we're gonna talk about the most recent interview with Neistat and the head of the YouTube business department. And the main point of this video is we're gonna talk about how you can better support content creators on YouTube. So I just finished watching Neistat's interview with the head of YouTube business. And I gotta say, I was pretty excited. Casey basically announced on Friday that he was going to be doing the sit-down interview to kind of fill us into what's going on with all the stuff that's going on with demonetization and the YouTube community as a whole. And I gotta say, the interview wasn't hype. I didn't enjoy it. I felt that we were left with actually more questions than answers. For me, it fell really flat, and although I do respect Casey as a content creator, he's an absolute legend, I really felt like the interview was safe and he was throwing the head of YouTube business some softballs. Most of the questions were framed for people who are already making quite a good living off of YouTube, and it really didn't talk about the YouTube community as a greater whole, so content creators like myself and smaller content creators. I mean, it's fine that they want to make these content creators comfortable. They are the pillars of the YouTube community, these big YouTubers, but I still feel like it's really important that we have to address these issues that have been affecting these large groups of content creators on YouTube. The video felt like it was more about Logan Paul than it was about the whole YouTube community. Now, most of you know that I have an attitude of gratitude. We have the channel's motto, hype and love, and today what I want to do is actually explore some ways and kind of tell you how you can better support your favorite content creators on YouTube. Now, I want to stress, if you aren't in a financial position to support your favorite content creators on YouTube or other platforms, these are great ways without having to spend any money at all to support your favorite content creators. So YouTube has an algorithm which determines how your YouTube video will get ranked. And basically it goes on title, it goes on what you're gonna type in the search bar, so we use tags in our videos, and also the description of the video. I may have 18,000 subscribers, but the chance that all of you have your notification bell actually clicked means that all of you probably aren't getting notifications for my videos, or all of you aren't watching my videos. It's interesting because a lot of people have even told me that they have been unsubbed from the channel, or they don't get updates at all and ask me when my next video is coming. This is what happens when a platform is constantly evolving and changing. YouTube is a platform that is constantly evolving and changing. So if you do want to support your favorite content creators, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do get those updates for the videos going forward. And if you do want to see more Game of Thrones videos from me, make sure you do hit that notification bell, as it will update when I drop my daily content. Also, something that's really easy to do is actually sharing via social media. So you can share via Twitter. Basically, you can copy and paste a link to the video in your Twitter when you tweet it out, and you can even retweet. If you're following me on Twitter, that's a great way to share something on social media. You can also basically share your favorite videos from your favorite content creators on Facebook, or maybe tell all your friends through email or something like that. But social media is a great way to alert people and get people notified that this might be some content that they want to watch and pay attention to. I spoke a little bit earlier about how YouTube is constantly evolving and how there's changes that are happening. Well, views actually used to be the king of YouTube, but now watch time has actually supplanted views as the most important thing for a content creator. So if you're, let's say, have 200,000 subscribers and you release a 6-minute video and you're only watching 2 minutes of the video, there's a chance that that YouTuber's video is not going to get ranked highly in the YouTube algorithm. But if you do watch the whole video, it helps out the YouTube creator so much more. So if you do want to support your favorite content creators, make sure you see until the end of the video so they are getting that key watch time. But I do want to stress, it is up to the YouTuber to keep their fans engaged and entertained when they are creating content. They do have to make sure the content is watchable. Also, something that makes a huge difference is liking the video, commenting in the video, of course subscribing like I told you earlier. That really bumps up the engagement rate. And of course, what you can also do is comment on the video. Let us know what you thought of the video. Give us your thoughts on a theory or what we talked about and share your opinions, or to say, hey, I really enjoyed the video, or you know what, this really wasn't my cup of tea. I would like to see something like this or this, and make your suggestions. We love to have interactions with our fan base, and that's really, really important to help grow a channel in the YouTube algorithm and ranks as well. Let's show them what Hype and Love is all about. Let's like our favorite content creators' videos. Let's subscribe. Let's go comment in the comment section. Let's continue to create these epic discussions and keep the conversation going for these amazing videos created by these awesome content creators. This is how we call our banners, everyone. I'm calling them right now. Let's get together. Let's support all of our favorite content creators, and let's spread like wildfire. Let's spread that positive message. Now, there are also some very amazing options if you are open to the idea of financially supporting your favorite content creators on YouTube. You can do this through Super Chat when someone is live streaming. You can do it through GoFundMes or PayPal, and you can also do it through Patreon. So Patreon is a membership platform that gives tools to creators like myself, and basically it gives us the ability to better interact with our community as a whole. So comic book artists use this, photographers, we have podcasters, we have musicians, we have YouTubers. All sorts of different content creators use Patreon. And basically what it does is it allows content creators to receive funding from their fans and gives the content creators the opportunity to give something back to their fans. Basically what happens is you get to choose a monthly amount from $1 to $50, and you get to make a pledge. And each tier has its own reward. We get to share behind the scenes access, exclusive bonus content, and we get to create a nice little niche community. It allows you to help support your favorite content creators, and it allows us to give back as well. I can't stress this enough for someone like myself who is trying to make that bigger jump, to get better equipment, to go to more events, to get that better exposure. It's absolutely crucial that I have Patreon. We reached an amazing milestone. We reached 86 patrons as of today, and now basically, big news, I'm able to finance a new computer so I can better edit videos and give better quality content to all of you. And like I said, you can pledge anywhere from $1 to $50. And if each and every one of you pledged $1, we could absolutely achieve something amazing. And I know all of you can't support me financially, but if we do call our banners and we do get Patreon up to that amount, over 100 patrons, we can start to do some really amazing things on the channel, like San Diego Comic-Con, maybe go to Europe for a Game of Thrones tour, to go to Croatia, Belfast and Northern Ireland, and start to do some really cool stuff on the channel. We're currently at 86 patrons, everyone, but I have a goal to get to 100 by the end of February, so I'm going to call the banners, everyone. Let's do something absolutely amazing, and let's get to 100 patrons. The link is in the description of this video. There are also many other ways you can help support the channel through financial means. You could do it, like I said earlier, through a YouTube Super Chat by donating through a live stream, or you can do something like I've been doing. You could buy a t-shirt from my online t-shirt store, and all sorts of awesome content creators have merchandise like mugs or stickers, or they have posters, or they have amazing t-shirts that you can support, and they get a chunk of the t-shirt that's made. So that's another awesome way you can support your favorite content creators. Also, another amazing way to support your favorite content creators is actually through a GoFundMe. Right now, I have a GoFundMe for Con of Thrones 2018, and I'm trying to get to Dallas, Texas, which is a little far from the lands of always winter here in Northern Ontario in Canada. But hotels are pretty expensive and flights are pretty expensive, so without your support, these kinds of events are increasingly more difficult to go to. I believe that this is the perfect opportunity for me to create more Game of Thrones content and to better connect with the Game of Thrones and the A Song of Ice and Fire community. if you do decide to donate to the GoFundMe and help me get to Con of Thrones 2018, you will get to see live interviews of the fans. You will get to see me bring around Tripodric. That's right, I call my tripod Tripodric, and view actual footage of the event. Live questionnaires, live panels with amazing content creators from YouTube and the Song of Ice and Fire and Game of Thrones community. Perhaps even interviews with the actors and actresses that will be at the event, and much, much more. But whether you make a donation or not, thank you so much for your consideration and your support. So, in conclusion, I'm definitely disappointed in the interview with Casey Neistat and the head of YouTube, Robert, I can't pronounce his last name, we'll call him Robert K for now. I felt like there is actually more questions than answers after watching the interview. But what I do want to do is I talk about hype and love and that positive mindset all the time. Let's not get down about that. There's so many positive things that we can do to better support our content creators. We can go like their videos. We can go subscribe. We can go leave positive comments in their comment sections. There's really so much that we can do. So let's show them what hype and love is all about. Let's rally our banners and let's show them how things are done. You can find the links to my Patreon in the description of this video. You can find the link to the Teespring t-shirts, the Azor Hype t-shirts. I know some of you have been tweeting out the pictures of you actually finally getting them in the mail. That's really awesome. Thank you so much for that. And you can also find the link to the GoFundMe in the description of this video. Thank you so much for the support, everyone. Hype and love.
Fuck the king.
How much for your little plan?